I'm sure there's no surprise on what this video is going to entail. We have had the 432 out in the city of Chichester. Today we are at Slindon 4x4. We've got John Morgan behind and we have Mr. Robbie as banksman. What's it going to be like today then, Mr. Robbie?
Rougher than driving around town.
So we really want to understand what this thing can do in an off-road setting. We're hoping it's going to do slightly better than a Land Rover versus a Land Cruiser video that we did. It's going to be slightly more off-road, a bit more rugged. As you can see, we are back at Squire Editions HQ. It was a bit of a challenge to communicate whilst driving the 432 through Slindon 4x4. We have had a blast and I'm going to go through some of the content that we created today because we couldn't do it whilst we're in the tank. The first section for us was to get up this incline, which doesn't look much on camera, I know, but it was a severe enough incline that we had to have it in 1-2, the gear ratio. It got up there no problem. The biggest problem we faced when we were out there was it was designed for 4x4s, not tanks. So at 8'6", it's that bit wider, but it got up there no problem. We then went into the undergrowth. John was quite convinced that we were going to go and plough and do some gardening for him. You can have that one, John, free of charge on Squire Editions. That was great fun and always quite daunting actually. You can't see where you're going, you're just relying upon John to say left or right, and I didn't know whether there was going to be a dip or not, but that was great fun. Wow, that sorted that out, didn't it? We then entered the jungle track. The jungle track was tremendous. Again, widths-wise was a bit of a challenge, but we got there in the end and got through it. We went over the logs. That was over to John. John has had vast experience in the 4x4 world, but not many times has John driven a tank. So that was over to him and he did the stumps. There's plenty more content to be discussed. We're going to go back to the crew now so we can pick up there. It rained, it poured, we had a fabulous day. I think we've had a fantastic afternoon. It's been wonderful being out in the 432. There's been a few challenges that we've faced, majority width-based, isn't it, really?
Yeah, majority like this is built for 4x4 vehicles rather than an APC/tank, whatever you want to call it.
Which we discovered is 8'6" wide. That's what we discovered. On an Arctic, it just covers point to point on the width.
Perfect.
Found that out today.
Yeah.
There you go. Every day's a school day.
Or about a track and a half.
Or about a track and a half. Yeah.
It's now what we've made a track.
A track and a half. But we've made the most of it and we've had a fantastic afternoon, as we've just said, and every single one of these heroes have driven it.
We've all had a go.
Alex, let's give a rundown on what your experience is like to drive a 432 in Slindon 4x4.
It's been really good fun. Something that I will never forget. It's one of those things that it can seem a bit daunting, but also at the same time, I think it's more simple than you think it's going to be. Just driving it. Obviously, there's a lot more to it than just that. But it's been really good fun, and thank you very much, Tom, for letting me drive it.
It's an absolute pleasure, and it's been one of those long time coming things, hasn't it, Alex?
Yeah.
Because Alex actually won Best Reel in one of our Cars and Coffees that we had. Oh, it was one prior to the one that we just had.
It was your open day,
April.
actually.
Yeah, so fair play to you and thank you for your patience. John, you are next out in the APC.
I want to come back when you've done the makeover on it with the full leather upholstery.
And you're going to be charging through the undergrowth again. Good.
I will, yeah.
We'll look forward to that.
Bit of clearance in.
Yeah, a bit of clearance in. Yeah, you can have that on us. I won't charge you for it.
Thank you.
Owen, how was your experience?
Well, I think when you look at it and you think, how does it drive? It drives exactly how it looks like it's going to drive, I think.
I can guarantee you, though, it drives better off-road than it does on-road.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I mean, that's something I guess we've got to put to the test next time.
I'm happy to. Do you want to do your H licence? Who thinks, that's a good one, who thinks Owen should go for his H licence and then he can drive one of these on the road? Comments below, please.
Yeah.
If this gets 1 million views,
Yeah.
Tom's going to pay for my H license.
Yeah, how did I get roped into that? I'm paying for it. Yeah.
All of our H licenses.
Tom is in fact going to pay for all of our H licenses.
But I know John said he's paying, and actually John said he's got a lifetime of Slindon 4x4 usage. Did you not, John?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah?
You don't get too many of these down here.
No, exactly. What, the vehicles or the characters?
Well, both.
Both, yeah. Leadfoot Tom. Well, there we go. Thank you very, very much for watching this once again. As we always say, what did we say, Robbie, at the end of the video?
Give us a like, give us a subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Exactly that. Thank you very much for watching.